Hello, welcome back to Andian Autos Motorsport. This is part 2 of the toolbox restoration. Now, it's in a slightly better position and yeah, that one's got nothing in it. Hang on, missed one. That one's got scrap in it. That one's got a load of junk in it, and yeah, a load of junk. Thing is in need of a clean. My phone's going off in my pocket. As you can see, I have a new DA Silverline with self-adhesive backing pad things. Whoever thought that idea was a complete idiot, because if it's self-adhesive it requires it to be in a clean environment, not covered in paint dust. But I've had a little go, sort of done the top. It's quite smooth. Done the top, sort of had a go at that end, and done the back. Now, today's Friday and it's Snap-on Man Day. Now, that thing there isn't worth a... It's horrendous. I paid 14 quid for it. It arrived. It works, and if you want it to do a 2-minute job, this isn't a 2-minute job, then it'll probably be perfectly fine. But for doing this, it's a bit pants. I got the self-adhesive backing pads, and yeah, they sent me the wrong ones through, but whatever. I'm happy I've got a selection now. I've done 3 pads, and they're crap quality as well. So basically, I'm just waiting for the Snap-on Man to turn up to see if he has one. If he does, how much it is, because I'm not a paint sprayer. I don't claim to be a paint sprayer, and I'm probably not going to do much of it again. But I'm doing this because my regular painter basically turned around and went, "Haha, yeah, in your dreams. I'm not touching it. It's too much work for basically not enough money." Alright, fair enough. But I said to him, are you willing to basically help on what I need to get, and how to? He went, yeah, I'll give you a hand as long as you don't start stealing work off of me. I was like, you and I both know that's not ever going to happen. He's good. So yeah, just waiting for the Snap-on Man to turn up. I thought I'd give you a quick little overview of what I've done. My next step is things like the stickers. Take the stickers off, but again, I'm waiting for the Snap-on Man, one, to see if I can get replacement stickers, because hey, it's meant to be a restoration, and secondly, he needs to look at that, because hey, it looks like Mickey Mouse. Obviously I need a lock. There's no lock mechanism in here. I can get to the back, it's not double skinned. That's where the pins would normally come through that go out the side, and that's where they go into. So I need a lock and the little arm and the bars and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for him to turn up. I'll get back to you when he has, and see if I've been, as certain Facebook groups like to call it, the rape truck has arrived. Not yet, I'm a couple of hours away. But I'm going to continue having another little hack, try and get the drawers out until he arrives. So, see you in a mo. Yeah, the Snap-on man's been and gone, and turns out that this, you can see, is minging. Taking the drawers out. Drawers are kind of over there somewhere. All the bits on this, whilst this is a KRA, all the bits on this haven't actually changed to the new one. Now, whilst this one's been outdated, it did say a date. It's a KRA 2114. He said it's about 15 years old, so it's not so bad. All the bits are still available because they're identical to the new KRA KRLs. So I've got a new lock coming, I've got new arms, these corner things, I've got a new strip, and I'll take them off. There's a warning label sticker thing on each end. He couldn't see it on the system, but he's going to call them and see if it's available. So we're all good on that. Sounds stupid, but just little things, you know. These things are available. If I can't get the warning stickers for the end, oh well, you know, it would be nice to have. I've got a ID tag there. The one that was mashed up on the back, I took off. Probably got red in my beard. Yeah, so bits are still available for them. Now I'm in this position as it is at the moment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put spray a load of traffic film remover on, leave it whilst I go home and have some dinner, and come back and jet wash it all off. And I'm hoping that all this crap in here, I'll do the drawers at the same time, will disappear. I'll take the rams off, I'll take them off and prop the lid up, because otherwise the lid goes all the way back and bends the box. He commented on this and said, what are you going to do? You're going to weld it up? And then promptly stuck his finger in, only to find that, yeah, it's very, very thin at this point. So, him being, whatever, I think he was a panel beater. No, Macman was panel beater. He said, the best thing to do is just cut a square out, put some new metal in and go to that. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But I've got to do all of that even before I can go near this thing with paint. As much as I really would like to spray it and have it done, I can't. So what I think I'm going to do is hopefully at some point I can fire the welder up and graft a new plate in there. But first there's a lot more cleaning and a lot more prep work to do. But at least now I've got some nice ground points to connect to. Wicked. The lid is removable. I think they're 6 or 7 mil, but the lid's removable. Yeah, I'm waffling on now. I'm kind of excited and kind of nervous for this. I'm nervous because obviously everyone's going to see it. I'm kind of excited because everyone's going to see it. So I'm going to get some cleaning stuff done and I'll catch up with you in a moment. Clean! As you can see, the jet wash got most of most of the loose paint off. Oh, hang on. Better? Yeah, actually it's come up quite nice. Everything on the front is smooth. There's no rough parts. There's no undulations. Done the drawers as well. Just basically I just pressure washed them off. TFR'd them, pressure washed them. And I was chatting to one of my mates and he said, well, what are you up to? Sent him a picture. And he said, oh, what are you going to paint it? I said, well, I'm going to paint it the same colour as my race car. I was going to do the inside black, outside green with black little handle strips. And he's a bit older than me. And he said, is that a wise idea to do the inside black? If you're in the back of a van, poorly lit van, because let's be honest, you know, you're not going to have a generator running all the time, or if you're at brands, yeah, you might have to hook up. Most MSV circuits do have hookups. But he said, look at it on the worst way. Say it's poorly lit, or it's night time and you're grafting. He said, why don't you do the inside of it like a silver? Well, that got me thinking. And let's say we did the green on the outside. We kept the black handle strips, these bits, these sort of handle bits. When the Snap-on man was here earlier, I ordered the lock, the arms and all that stuff. Turns out there's a tool to put them on and he's got it. So he said, oh, just let me know when you're putting the handles back on. He said, and I'll come over in his own time. Didn't have to do this. He'll come over in his own time. He'll crimp the handles on. We'll put the drawers in when it's finished painted. Obviously, they're going to be like the last things to go on. And he wants a picture of it with the car. Now, green outside, black handle strips, and mate said do a silver inside, you know, see the tools. Well, you know why I'm walking over here, didn't you? Apart from dull lighting, let's do it grey. Let's do it exactly like the race car. Grey inside, green outside with a little bit of black. I like that idea. So I said this to him. He kind of kicked himself because he hadn't thought of it, albeit he did lead me to the thought of it. So I believe that's what the plan is. This bit in here and up here, I'm going to do the same colour grey. The inside of the drawers I'm going to do grey. Obviously the outside of the box, you know, like the front, the roof, all that is going to be green. And I think normally they have like a, well, I did a good job in getting the glue off, not. In here they've got like a plastic stick-on strip. What I think I'm going to do is sort of mask off to here on this edge, paint that bit black. So the finger grip bit is black and top part's green, just to add a little bit more black into it. So grey, green, black bit, black strips on the front, grey interior in the drawers. And we sound like we've got halfway's got a plan. Now it's a bit late. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about getting some paint stripper on this, because let's be honest, most of this, if I sand it down, it's going to knock 90% of that off. So I might as well just save my increasingly rare sanding pads, paint stripper it, and any rusty bits left I'm just gonna knock back with the DA. I'd love to be able to get to a point of painting this weekend. It's not going to happen. because that he did say to me, we went back on the van and he started rummaging through head racking and that, like, what are you looking for? And he was looking for a lock of the same shape. He couldn't find one. He could only find the classic 96, or the classic series, like my other one at home. Has a different shape interior of the lock. So this one is sort of straight both sides, whereas the classic is completely round. He was looking for a lock. He said, I can literally give you, if I can find one, I'll give it to you. You can get the size you want and give it to me back. He knows I'm not going to use it for anything. I'm not going to abuse it. I'm not going to damage it. And to be honest, it'll probably go back on the van in better condition with less dust on it than when he took it off. So, but he couldn't find one. Can't blame him for that. So I'm gonna at some point get my fingers on some plate, some nice good quality stuff, because the rest of the box is good quality. Cut that bit out, make a new bit, and then you can see how bad my gluing is. After I just, after I abused the welding that was on it previously, yeah, now you can see how bad mine is. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. There's not really much else I'm going to do to it tonight. I'm going to sort of stack it back, and I might take the strips off the drawers. What he did say, if you are going to take the strips off the drawers, they're just like a crimp fit. So he said just knock them off, tap them off with a hammer, and when you put them back on from the bottom, they pop on. He said they'll be really loose and they'll slide. He said, don't worry, I'll come around and crimp them. So thank you very much, my Snap-on man. Yeah, that's about it. Bits have been ordered, so let's just wait for them to turn up, and they'll be the last finishing bits. I don't know how long they're going to take, but yeah, time will tell. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you like the content, please subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, we are over there. Drop us a like, and I'll see you all again soon. Ciao.